And your cell phone is turned off for silent. All rise. Court has reconvened. May be seated.
Responding number 9 and 10, Richard Hemsley.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deputy Prosecuting Attorney Woodrow Pengelly, appearing on behalf of the state of Hawaii.
Good morning, Your Honor. Richard David House of Hemsley, hereby divine special appearance.
Okay, so Mr. Hemsley, you want to represent yourself?
Don't stop. I have always presented myself. I do not represent anyone but God himself.
Okay. Go right. Do you understand the charges against you?
No, Your Honor. I'm here under executive mode. I'm here to clear my name and to break the assumption you believe I'm a public servant.
You understand that an attorney can advise you of the nature and the elements of the charges against you?
I comprehend fully that someone committed fraud in this court and assigned a bar attorney to this case. That is not serving to anyone but the prosecution and the court.
You understand that you're facing 3 petty misdemeanor charges?
What is the nature of the persons you seek in this court?
You understand that you can get up to 30 days in jail and a $1,000 fine per charge?
No, I do not understand anything that was spoken in this court by you.
You understand that the state has to prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt against you?
No, I do not.
Well, I just told you that.
I'm the fiduciary of the trust this court seeks to penalize.
All right. You understand that there are defenses that may be applicable to the charges against you?
The charges are a fraud, Your Honor.
Great.
Void ab initio. Void ab initio. The whole.
You understand that an attorney can help you raise those arguments with the court in a manner that might make sense to the court?
I do not understand, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a constitutional right to an attorney that is licensed in the state of Hawaii?
That's a fallacy and a fraud, Your Honor. Do you claim your authority over I, the living man, by your oath of office?
And do you understand that an attorney will be appointed to you without cost?
I do not understand anything that you are speaking currently.
You understand that an attorney can help you through all
bar attorney would only help your proceedings in your favor. Can you please provide me with an oath of office for my inspection? Your oath, current?
Do you understand that an attorney can research the law, conduct an investigation, gather evidence, obtain witnesses, and explore all possible defects and technical defects in the case?
Do you comprehend that I am fully competent and have already presented all of the facts of the case, and that this case is already dismissed and is currently here under fraud?
Do you understand that an attorney can negotiate the state on your behalf and secure a plea agreement that may reduce or even dismiss the charges against you? Do you understand that?
I am competent and capable of speaking on my own behalf with this gentleman or any other living soul that might stand a chance to speak and breathe.
Do you understand that many laws and legal procedures are complicated and that legal assistance is vital to you? Do you understand that?
No, I do not.
Do you understand that if you represent yourself at trial, you will be required to follow all technical rules and substantive, procedural, and evidentiary laws?
Do you derive your authority over me by statutes?
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
I've told you once, I've told you more than once, I'm not answering your question.
So if he's not
You're
answering, go to
my
the next one.
question.
Parents Padre.
So, Mr. Hemsley, you understand that the state may be represented by a licensed attorney who's more experienced than you, has gone to law school, and that you will be at a disadvantage in terms of knowledge and understanding of trial practice and procedure.
I completely comprehend that you have power with guns and men with handcuffs and lawfully, legally licensed bar attorneys who are on your side. Fully comprehend that.
You understand the court will not tolerate any attempts on your part to disrupt or abuse the dignity of the court.
Where is the dignity now, Your Honor?
You understand that if you're dissatisfied with the result of your trial, you will not be allowed to argue on appeal that you were not competent to represent yourself.
Do you derive your authority over me by the doctrine of parents patre? Do you? Are you going to ignore all my questions?
Yes.
So you are not competent at answering questions.
I'm not going to answer your question.
Are you an honorable judge?
We're plowing old ground here, so are you, after I've gone over all this with you, do you still want to give up your right to an attorney?
I reserve all my rights.
Actually, that's not true. You told me you
I
never
do not
did,
wish to
so-
have a bar attorney speak on my behalf. This is a fraud on the court.
I didn't understand what you said.
You're committing fraud on the court. May I speak louder?
Okay. So,
If he's not answering your question.
is anyone threatening you to get you to give up your right to an attorney?
You are threatening me right now.
Is anyone, making any promises to you in order to get you to give up your right to an attorney?
You have made promises and are not keeping them.
He's not answering your question.
You're not answering my questions and you're not being an honor.
Are you giving up your right to an attorney of your own free will?
I reserve all my rights. I waive none.
No, you're not.
I
You're not.
refuse
You're not
to
reserving all
accept-
your rights. You're giving up your right to an attorney. You just told me you didn't want to have an attorney. That's giving up a right.
I reserve all my rights,
No,
all
you're
of
not.
my inherent God-given unalienable rights to be represented by a bar attorney is not guaranteed by the Constitution. And if you believe that is, then you are misinterpreting and may not understand what is the Constitution.
Okay. And you understand that if you are convicted, you'll have the right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Nope.
And
He's not
if
answering
you
your
are
questions, you can
convicted, you have
dismiss it.
30 days to appeal that sentence. If you don't appeal within the 30 days, that right is gone. Do you understand that?
I do not.
Do you understand that if you had an attorney, that attorney could assist you with that appeal by filing all the necessary paperwork, getting all the transcripts, preparing the record on appeal, and actually writing the appeal for you? Do you understand that?
All the documents that are needed are on the record currently, and neither you nor the prosecutors have responded or replied or rebutted anything on the record. So if you're not answering my questions, this case is dismissed without prejudice.
Hemsley, are you, is your mind clear today?
I am sober as a jaybird. I could say sober as a judge, but I've seen judges on ankle monitors for DUI. Do you have an ankle monitor?
Are you under the influence of any alcohol, medication, or illegal drugs today?
Let me repeat myself. I am sober as a jaybird. I am sober. I do not contain any substances other than the air that I am breathing.
So the court's gonna find that the defendant has knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily waived his right to counsel before understanding the nature of the charges against him and the consequences and responsibilities of self-representation. So, Mr. Hemsley, a written charge has been filed against you. Do you want the charge read to you in open court, or do you waive reading of the charge?
I would like the control of the automobile that was stolen from me, and I would like to leave here with this case dismissed, because right now you're committing involuntary servitude, Your Honor. That is a violation of Title 18, subsection 1583.
Again, I'm gonna ask if you read the charge to the defendant.
Yes, Your Honor. With respect to matter 3 DTA-22-02479, the state of Hawaii charges as follows. Count 1. On or about the 26th day of November 2022 in Puna, County and State of Hawaii, Richard David Helmsley, who had one prior conviction under section 431 10C-104 within 5 years of the incident offense, intentionally, knowingly, and/or recklessly operated and/or used a motor vehicle upon a public street, road, and/or highway of this state at a time when such motor vehicle was not insured under a motor vehicle insurance policy, thereby committing the offense of conditions of operation of and registration of motor vehicles, commonly referred to as no non-fault insurance, in violation of sections 431 10C-104 subsection A, Hawaii Revised Statutes as amended. Count 2. On or about the 26th day of November 2022 in Puna, County and State of Hawaii, Richard David Helmsley did intentionally, knowingly, and/or recklessly, willfully fail and/or refuse to comply with a lawful order and/or direction of a police officer invested by law with authority to direct, control, and/or regulate traffic, thereby committing the offense of obedience to police officers in violation of section 291 Charlie-23 Hawaii Revised Statutes as amended. Count 3. On or about the 26th day of November 2022 in Puna, County and State of Hawaii, Richard David Helmsley did intentionally, knowingly, and/or recklessly operate any passenger car of any gross vehicle weight rating, bus designed to transport 15 or fewer occupants, truck and/or van having a gross vehicle weight rating of 18,000 pounds or less, without first being appropriately examined and duly licensed as a qualified driver of that category of motor vehicle, thereby committing the offense of driving without a license in violation of section 286-102, subsection B, subsection 3, Hawaii Revised Statutes as amended. And, Your Honor, there's one more complaint.
Okay.
And with respect to complaint number 3 DTA-23-0018, the state of Hawaii charges that on or about the 22nd day of December 2022 in South Hilo, County and State of Hawaii, Richard Helmsley did knowingly fail to appear in answer to a citation before the District Court of the Third Circuit, State of Hawaii, thereby committing the offense of willful failure to appear in answer to citation in violation of section 803-6 subsection E, Hawaii Revised Statutes as amended.
And Mr. Hemsley, how do you want to plead, guilty or not guilty?
I do not plead either of those commercial terms. I am innocent, as is my right, and if you want to practice law from the bench, we'll talk about that later. That last statement right there, my last charge, sir, am I standing here right now? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the gentleman that is closest to me. I need deductive reasoning here. Can you see me or hear me right now? I know you can't see me because you're not looking at me. So that last charge, who filed that last charge? Was that you?
Who is a prosecuting attorney?
How many witnesses do you want to the fact that I am standing here right now?
None.
Right. So the last time that you accused me of not being here, was I not here? Are you saying that I was not here just like I am right now?
Talk about that other case right now. I'm gonna enter that guilty plea upon.
So you're practicing law from the bench. So where do you derive your authority to practice law on my behalf? Where do you derive
If
your
you keep
authority?
talking over me, we're gonna do the contempt thing. You've seen me do it once, I'll do it again. All right, so we're not doing that. I'm gonna set your matter for trial, since it's clear.
We need a pre-trial
We'll
conference.
have a trial, we'll have the trial. I'm gonna set some dates here, so, when is Rule 48, Mr. Bengal?
Your Honor, with respect to the original complaint, it is May 25th, 2023.
All right. So we're gonna set the trial for May 4th, 2023 at 2 p.m. courtroom 2C. May 4th, 2023, 2 p.m. courtroom 2C. Mr. Hemsley, we've already filed some motions.
Who is Mr. Hemsley?
That's you.
I am not you either. You have been properly informed and educated. My name is Richard. If you wish to address me, you address me as Richard and nothing else.
So Mr. Hemsley.
Who is Mr. Hemsley?
filed motions before they were supposed to be filed, in violation of the rules. You're representing yourself, and I'm gonna cut your break. I'm not gonna make you refile. So, any further motions that you need to file will need to be filed by April 13th. You need to file those by April 13th. Any reply from the state, now, Mr. Bengali, you need to reply to any motion he's already filed, okay? So he has filed some motions.
Yes, Your Honor.
So if you want to reply any reply will be due by April 20th. Okay? And then we'll have the trial on May 4th, 2023, 2 p.m. courtroom 2C. Mr. Hemsley, you need to be present in court for your trial. You're representing yourself, so I'll give you some basic instructions on trial procedure. The prosecutor will have the burden of proving beyond a reasonable doubt that you're guilty of the charges. He will bring the witnesses that he believes are necessary to prove your guilt. At that trial, I would presume that you're innocent of the charge. You will not be required to defend yourself, because again, I will presume that you're innocent. If you wish to present a defense, that will be your day to present your defense. You need to bring the witnesses with you to court. And then any exhibits that you want the court to consider, you're gonna have to bring 3 copies of each exhibit. Each exhibit will be labeled alphabetically, A, B, C, D, E. And then you'll also need to provide 4 copies of an exhibit list. The exhibit list simply lists out what your exhibits are. A is a photo, B is a letter, C is another photo. And you need to have 3 sets of those ready to go, one for myself, one for Mr. Bengali, and one for you to keep. Okay, so Mr. Hemsley, you understand your court dates?
Richard Hemsley is here. Mr. Hemsley is my father. My question for you that does not make sense, you just spoke the truth, which is that I am innocent.
You're presumed to be innocent.
I am innocent until proven guilty, yet you are entering a false plea. You are entering a commercial term which I do not agree to. I am innocent. So you are refusing to answer my questions.
I am.
So by refusing to answer my questions, you are acquiescing and confirming the truth that you have no authority. I am not a civilian that you can just run over. I am not a citizen. I am not your little bitch that you can walk on.
You continue to use that language in the court, I'll find you in contempt. You have your court date, you're free to go.
This case is dismissed, Your Honor. It's been dismissed 3 times now. This case is dismissed without prejudice. This case is dismissed without prejudice.
Have a great day. We'll see you on May 4th.
At your gallows. Thanks for taking all the time to drive all the way over here, bro. You okay? Do you enjoy your job violating the people of Hawaii, sir? Do you enjoy working for a corporation?
Choose ye this day whom ye shall serve,
Amen.
the devil or God. You're serving the devil.
You think you're serving God, but yet you know it's the God of wisdom.